Hello everyone, my name is Diana and today I'm going to talk about the motor adapter for Unity machine. This is made for the SENTRO machine or all the clones, just for the 48 needles. This is not a tutorial, this is like an introduction of the product, how it looks, and I will install it and show you some things, but I will make tutorials about how to put it on and another question that you have already. Okay, what are you going to receive? I will disconnect this here. Is this piece right here. I'm gonna place a video here showing the product at the tile. Is this piece right here in a box, and give me a second. And this charger, and what you're going to do at home is connect it right here. Yeah, plug this in and just work on and off, on and off. And also we have a manual mode to help us cast on the yarn. That is pretty soft. That's pretty much it. But because I know all of you wants to see things better, I'm going to open my machine and show you how are you going to install this, even though it's not a tutorial. Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna make something very specific, but let me show you. I'm going to also place a video showing you how this works, doing so many rows, like doing this one that I did with this one, the last one that I did was this one, and okay, I'm going to explain what you have to do, how many rows you can do, and okay, we're going to open the machine. You're going to pretend that you have this one at home, your regular machine. Maybe you're afraid to open up your machine. Don't worry, I will try to do this very safety. I keep in mind that I open my machine so many times because of this. Talking about that, this is all the things that my boyfriend has been making, and I'm the one who tests all of these and say, okay, no, this doesn't work, let's do this, I don't know. And this one was the first one. He made this one just for me, and I make a video and people like it, and we decided to jump on doing a product for other people. This one was the first one, and then he made another one with this one, didn't work well, and then this one, and then we end up with this one. That is the one that we have right here, but we switched the side. Different kind of stuff that happened before we end up with this one. Then this one base, and then another base, and then test different motors and try different things. The first time, also another base. The first time that that I post the video, I thought it was gonna be like super easy, but it's been a couple months until now. Things work really well. Okay, we're going to open this machine. We're going to remove this, and I will show you every part. Imagine that you have your regular handle. You're going to use the screw that your machine has, or the one that you use at home, and then you're gonna remove all of these 7 screws. Okay, after I remove all the 7 screws, I'm going to open this one over here, and I will also, here is it. I will also take off these screws right here, where my previous handle was, here, this one. And this is the piece that you are going to receive. right there. So cute. Here's it. And the charger. This. Things to have in mind, to keep in mind, is this motor will help you to do 150 rows, and then you gotta stop. Maybe you're doing a blanket and you want to do, I don't know, 500 rows. You stop, let it cool down, because we don't have a fan. It will be more expensive. If someone wants a fan, let me know. We can work on that. But for now, the things you have to keep in mind is turn off after 150 rows. We make different tests and try different motors, and this one is the best. It can do 190, but that's something that I'm telling you here in this video. But as a recommendation, 150, you stop and then you can keep working on it. And when the motor cools down, you do it again, 150, 150. But usually we do for a hot 110 rows. And okay, this is a product made at home, at home. We live in California. In that corner is the 3D printer. We just have one 3D printer, and this plastic we make it there. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces that are made, 7, 8 pieces that are made in the 3D printer. I'm going to be the one who's soldering these pieces over here. The other things, we order them, like this motor, and it's a bigger one. The battery we also order, the suction cups, and the screws. It has 6 screws inside, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, wherever. This is pretty much it, what you're going to receive. I love it. I'm very happy, actually. Okay, now you're just going to take off this one and replace it with this one. This is the only thing that you have to do. Lift up the black ring and place it over there. And now make sure like this leg over here is straight. And I use water and put water in the suction cups, these 4 and these 2 more too. And push down, and that's it. Now we're going to close it. Don't forget to close it. I forgot that so many times. Okay. This is like not a big thing. Don't worry. When you are closing these screws, try to don't push too hard, because this is plastic, you know. There. And that's it. Now we are going to close it. Let me close it and I will come back. I also add some tape in my machine. I saw a advice in a group on Facebook. Someone is using a C-clamp, and I tried a tape, and it works really well. My machine is pretty old, more than a year, and inside I feel like it loses a little. That's why I use tape. You don't have to. If your machine works really well, don't worry. But that's what I do. Okay, now that I put the screws back and I place my tape, I will show you how this works. I plug this charger, and now we're going to start working on. Here is my 48, and we are going to place it in the number 1, even if it is the original yarn that you're going to use, or is a waste yarn. The same thing. This is the manual mode for cast on. Yes, no, yes, no. The movement that causes this is this handle, but it's very, very soft. I don't use the motor for doing this because it can be a little faster, And probably I will miss one of the stitches. That's why we have this manual mode here. Okay, now that we have them all, we are just going to turn on. Let me turn on my counter too. This is a red heart yarn and a soft red heart yarn. Things to keep in mind. This motor won't solve bad yarn. Sometimes your machine doesn't like different kind of yarn. Still, that's gonna happen. You gotta make sure you watch closely what is the yarn that works for you. Red heart and another ones works really well for me, but are some yarns that no. That's something that you have to keep in mind. Something that this is going to help you a lot is with your shoulders, elbows, hands, because you won't going to use them. And another thing is the work is gonna look really nice. I never lose a stitch working with this, never, because the speed is keep the same, and that's something that will help you a lot. A difference do it by hand. Sometimes you go faster and stop, and that makes lose stitches. But with this, that won't happen. No, that's something really good. Okay. This is pretty much it. This is the speed. Probably you have the question that what happens if this yarn gets stuck. Your machine won't break. Don't worry about it. It already happens, and I'm going to make a video showing that when these get like these and get stuck, these just going to stop. But the thing that you have to do is you gotta be there. Even if you are doing something else, you gotta be present with your machine. And because this is a motor and it's gonna be on, you gotta make sure that you stop it when that happens, turn it off, fix your yarn, and keep working. But nothing is gonna happen with the needles, don't worry. What else? Place properly this one. After 150 rows, please stop if you wanna be safe with your product. And that's it for this video. Now the price, the most important thing. We are going to sell 50 units in the beginning. In the price for the product, it will be $60 because it will take 1 day to printing out in the 3D printer the 7 or 8 pieces that it has. I will be soldering all the pieces, and I will be testing the product here and then shipping the product here just in USA. We are going to give away one of these products to one of the first 50 customers. And with the money, we're gonna buy a second 3D printer to do things faster and see if we can buy in the future more units of motors and the battery and suction cups to make things probably better for us and for the customer. I will receive the orders. For now, I have 3 orders, and I will receive the orders for this product in my Facebook, or here in Facebook you can text me. I will leave the link of my Facebook page. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to see this product in your machine. See you in another time.